everyone, it's Christian from MC Traveler again. I just want to give you an updated review on the TomTom Rider 400. I've had it for a few months now. I've been on vacation in Europe, traveling about 3,500 kilometers with the TomTom Rider. Actually, I'm quite happy with it. I don't use the voice-guided routing as I don't want to have the TomTom interrupting my cardo when I speak to a fellow rider or something like that, so therefore I just look at the screen from time to time. One thing I have noted, which happened a lot in the beginning, is that when the TomTom tells you to turn right, for example in 200 meters, it's less than 200 meters in real world, which means that if there are many roads, if there are small roads, I have missed them a few times. I'm aware of that situation now, so I actually know when to turn now, but in the beginning I just passed and missed the road. And that's something that could be improved on this one, because when it says 200 meters, I guess it's just 120 or 150 meters. So you're a bit off there when you get tricked to just pass and then look for another street a bit further on. I have used the feature Planner Thrill, which helps you if you just put in a goal where you want to go, and it plans a trip for you, and you can choose how winding or what kind of trip you want to do. It can also make a round trip. So if I just said plan through from here, it will just make a tour where it thinks would be nice and bring you back to your starting point. So that's a good feature if you just want to make an excursion from where you're staying and stuff like that. Nevertheless, when I do my trips, I use a real route planner. I plan it on the PC and then transfer the GPX data into this TomTom Rider 400. And yes, it does use GPS information, which means you can use all your old Garmin, all the Garmin information you can find on the net, and download it as a route to the TomTom Rider 400. The benefit of that is that you can actually you're much more in control of really how you want to route it, because otherwise it will calculate something and it might not be the most curvy road, it might not be exactly where you want to pass and things like that. So I recommend you that if you want to do a trip or something like that, use a route planner and do your planning there, put in your waypoints, and you're sure you're going to get there where you want. Otherwise it's just fine. There's lots of updates coming all the time for the map and things like that, but that's normal, of course. The traffic feature was quite neat. When you connect it to your mobile phone, you have online traffic information, which was very helpful when we went through Germany. On the Autobahn there was a bit of a queue and things like that, so that helped us. Otherwise it's just straightforward to use. I have tried to use the feature of connecting the TomTom Rider to my Cardo, and this gives me the opportunity to get the voice guided routing in my Cardo headset. It works fine. It interrupts the intercom to give me instructions where to turn and things like that. That's why I normally don't use it, because I don't want to get interruption when I'm talking to my friends on the bike. So I just normally look on the screen. You can also connect it to the mobile phone for the online traffic, but also for the mobile phone part, where you can see on the TomTom when there's an incoming call, and you can press on the TomTom to accept the call or not. I also don't use that feature very much, but I have tried it and it works. Otherwise, what would I say? I would still buy this unit. It's worth the money, definitely. It's cheaper than most of the Garmin's, and it's performing just as well, unless you want to go real off-road riding or load special maps to your navigator and things like that. Then you would probably have to go to more of the more expensive Garmin's. But for normal riding, normal roads, 90% of the riding, this is just fine and it's well spent money.